is the Coastal Current, presented by the Heil Law Firm, battling for justice, winning for the community.
Hello, everybody. It is a beautiful week here in the Coastal Bend, and we're so grateful to be back on the Coastal Current. My name is Clarissa.
And I'm Sharon.
And we're so happy to be here with you guys. Now, if you open the internet at all, you've been seeing something about Coachella, but what is it? I want to cover this topic because it's literally in your face, to the point where it can be kind of annoying. So you're like, here's what I wore, here's my outfit of the day. But there is something bigger happening, right? So Coachella is officially underway. Once again, it is taking over the internet. It is a Valley Music and Arts Festival. It's actually one of the biggest events in the world that brings together top artists, tons of celebrities and influencers attend this event, which is why we're seeing it all over the place. And it is in the California desert, which is really cool.
Yes, this year Coachella made history by having Karol G on the main event, as she is the first Latina woman to headline.
Yeah.
That's like huge. Did you watch her performance, Clarissa?
I've seen clips of it on the internet. I have not sat down and like YouTube the whole thing.
Because I stayed up.
Of course you did.
Yeah. It like started at like 11 or like midnight our time, Texas time, and I stayed up till like almost 2 in the morning watching it. And I was like in bed trying not to be loud, and my dog was just so annoyed with me. But she brought out some amazing performers like Becky G and the mariachi.
All female mariachis.
All female mariachis.
That was iconic.
Yes, and Wisin, like from Wisin Yandel. Like, have you ever listened to their music? Oh my gosh, I grew up with their music, but they split up, and like she only brought Wisin. So yeah, it was so
how was that for you? Because I know you're really big on your Latina roots. Did you get emotional? Like, how did that affect you? Because she did not miss the opportunity to say, I'm the first Latina to headline, but this isn't about me. This is about our culture, inclusivity, unity, and I love that, once again, a Latina used her platform to make a statement that's positive.
Yes, it was. It made me emotional. It just. I love that she's big on chasing her dreams, and it's so inspiring to me. And she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Yeah. But it was a great performance. I had no complaints. No complaints. I know she started a little bit late because they were having some technical difficulties, like on the stairs or something like that. But you know, as a Latina, we're always running a little bit late. So it was expected.
Yeah, I think everybody was satisfied with her performance, and I also saw a lot of folks decked out in Mexico. Like they had the flag, they had the colors. That was really special. And then on the flip side, one of the other huge performances that's all over the media was Justin Bieber's performance.
Yeah, that was so fun to watch. I know people were, talking badly about it and putting in their 2 cents, but to me, like that's how Justin Bieber came up with YouTube, you know? So it was a really special performance, and I think if you know about his story in the past few years, he struggled with kind of healing his inner child. So it was really beautiful to see this performance and him being comfortable enough to go back to those old videos and sing with his his inner child, and it was just like so beautiful to see. I loved it. I had no complaints.
Coachella is known for music, but also kind of sets the tone for fashion, culture trends that head into summer. So I'm noticing a lot of like body jewelry, low-rise items. You know, people get really edgy and trendy with that, so do with that what you will when it comes to fashion. But I also want to bring it back home. You know, Coachella is a big deal, but one of our Coachellas is rodeo coming to town.
Rodeo, Buck Days. You know, it's one of my favorite times of the year, because the community really comes out and gets together, and I love the tailgates. I don't know. There's so much to Buck Days that is so special, and I know that. Are you going to be performing the national anthem this year?
Yeah, for about 7 or 8 years now, I've been blessed to sing the national anthem. This year, Miss Emma James, who we'll have on the show later today, is going to be singing on the first day on Tuesday, which is I want to say they introduced this the past couple years, but it's the younger kids, like the high school age children, that do all of, and you're going to be amazed at what they're capable of, because they're doing the big boy and big girl stuff. So it is very iconic. If you've never been, there's some parts that are hard for me. Like I don't like when they get the little baby cow and like flip them on the side and tie up the feet. Like I kind of cringe on that part. But besides that, I really admire the skill that it takes, the dedication, the determination, and honestly, there's some big money on the line for these people.
Yeah.
This is their lifestyle. So it's really interesting on the carnival side where it's fun. My kids look forward to that, but also inside at the rodeo. When I became a part of it is when I truly began to understand what rodeo is, and I have so much respect
It's a
for those
major
people.
fundraiser. Probably our biggest, our biggest fundraiser in Corpus Christi, where you know, high school students are also granted the scholarships, and they have to go through a whole process and a lot of discipline that goes into that. But I love this time of the year. It's very special, and I love the community coming together, especially right now. I know Corpus Christi is going through some difficult times, but I believe that like during Buck Days, we all just come together, we forget about that, and then,
Exactly. So we'll see you guys at the Corpus Coachella, which is Buck Days and Corpus Christi Rodeo. Now, with that said, that's coming in the beginning of May, but there are a lot of great things happening here in the community in the coming weeks. So let's take a look at what's happening in our beautiful, sparkling city.
Let's get into some of the great things happening here in the coming weeks right in the Coastal Bend. Beginning on April 17th, it is time for the 13th annual Men Who Cook, a flavorful, high-energy fundraiser benefiting the Ronald McDonald House Charities of South Texas. Again, this is on April 17th at their brand new venue, Concrete Street Amphitheater. Visit the website for more details. There are several different categories, and again, it's all for a fantastic cause. April 24th through 26th, it's time for Coastal Fan Fest. Get ready for an exciting weekend of pop culture, fandom, and fun at Coastal Fan Fest. That is at the Corpus Christi Community Center on Upper Broadway, a celebration of everything fans love: comics, anime, gaming, cosplay, movies, artists, and pop culture. Get dressed up, head out, meet some celebrities, and have a great time. April 22nd is Earth Day, and there's going to be a special Grow Local South Texas Farmers Market dedicated to Earth Day. That's on Wednesday, April 22nd at the Art Center in downtown Corpus Christi. This has been going on for 14 years, and you have an opportunity to shop local farmers and try out all kinds of cool stuff. Plus, there's food trucks, music, and so much more. Family art time is from 5 to 7, so be sure to get there early. April 25th, it's time for the KEDT Kids Festival beginning at 9 a.m. Mark your calendars. This one is going to be fun for the whole family. It is presented by the Coastal Bend Community Foundation and the Port of Corpus Christi. Plus, it is free 99 right there at the KEDT Studios at 3205 South Staples Street. There will be activities for the kids, educational experience as well, and a special visit from some of their favorite PBS Kids characters. Mark your calendars for April 25th at 7 p.m. It is that time of the year. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but Buck Days and Rodeo are coming to town, and it's time for the Rally Night Parade from Buck Stadium. You'll get to enjoy the pre-show before everybody heads out. Gates open at 5:30. The parade pre-show is at 7, and the parade begins at 8. If you want to start your day with a bang, you can absolutely sign up for the Stomp Into Fitness 5K and 1K April 25th at 7:15 a.m. This one is Dino inspired, which I love. There's a 5K and a 1K Dino Dash, so you don't want to miss this Dino My Time. That is over at West Guth Park. Check out the website for more details. Don't forget to support your thespians, your musicians, all types of artists and creators, vendors, food trucks, and everything in between. The best thing you can do, and it doesn't cost you a dime, is share them online. Be safe out there, have some fun, tag us in your photos at the Coastal Current on Facebook and Instagram. Have a great weekend.
Did you know that in middle-income communities there are about 13 books for every child?
But in some underserved communities,
There's only one book for every 300 children.
studies show that having lots of books at home is one of the best ways to help a child succeed in school and beyond.
That's why the Scripps Howard Fund started the If You Give a Child a Book campaign to give books to children who need them most, like me.
So please, if you could give a child a book today,
Just scan the QR code. We would be so grateful.
Beat the traffic. Stay ahead of delays, plan smarter, and get where you're going faster with real-time traffic cameras on Chris 6 News or on ChrisTV.com. Sponsored by the Heil Law Firm, battling for justice, winning for the community.
Hi, it's attorney Robert Heil with the Heil Law Firm. You've probably heard about us by now because we've been winning your car wreck cases, trucking accidents, and consistently giving you the best results. That's because we've been doing things right here at the Heil Law Firm. We provide the best possible customer service, access to the best healthcare providers, and the best possible outcomes on your case. That's why we've continuously won Caller Time's Best of the Best as your top law firm. Most importantly, we give back a part of every case we win to make our community better. At the Heil Law Firm, we're battling for justice and winning for the community.
This is the Coastal Current, presented by the Heil Law Firm, battling for justice, winning for the community.
Welcome back, everybody. I know that we were just talking about Buck Days and the rodeo. So if you are looking for maybe an outfit or just freshen up your spring wardrobe, there's a new boutique in town called Villa Tesoros Boutique. They have some amazing and beautiful things. Is it an all-women boutique?
Yes, ma'am. Lots of great items. Definitely some rodeo-inspired items, and then giftables too, like cute little towels and little trinkets and things that you might want to gift somebody.
That's perfect for Teachers Appreciation Week coming up. We know that these teachers are definitely appreciated and they deserve that. So check them out. Clarissa had the opportunity to visit this amazing boutique with our friend Yvonne, so take a look.
Hi everybody, Danelle Jamison with Via Tesoros Corpus Christi, women-owned boutique located on Airline 1105, just past McCardle. We are women-owned. We focus on artisan-style accessories, handmade leather accessories. They're absolutely gorgeous. We have a boho chic with a coastal feel about our clothing, and we really focus on the experience when you come into the store. You're going to be met with a smile and a warm welcome, and then we're going to offer you a mimosa or a margarita while you shop around, so you kind of have your little laxy time while you're picking out your new outfit. And we have the beautiful Miss Yvonne Bonney here today that is going to show you a couple of the new spring items that we have, and we look forward to seeing you in the shop soon.
So let's talk about this two-piece set. It's very boho chic, like we said. You're ready for an island feel. It pairs really well with flats or a cute wedge. I have it paired with a really beautiful necklace that's also from here. We also have these cute earrings that are available in every color. Keep this set in mind for your next vacation or your next girl hangout session.
So let me talk about this outfit. I am loving the flowy baggy pant trend, and this is right down my alley. Every day I go in my closet and I'm like, what can I pair with a cute baggy pair of pants? So these are very flowy, very coastal. They're bright, and they have this cute little unique accent of the bows on the side that can tighten your pants just a smidge. We paired this with a really light fabric top that has a nice texture to it as well. Breathable, easy to mix and match, and this is absolutely an outfit that I would wear over and over again, paired with a little pop of pink also on the earrings. Everything available here at Via Tesoros, and we want to encourage you to come and check it out. Try on the different fabrics. Try things out of your comfort zone, because you never know what is going to pop and what's going to get you into a new style. Sometimes we see stuff on other people and we're like, gosh, I wish I could wear that. Try it on, you never know. For example, this fabulous outfit. Where are we wearing this, Yvonne?
So I love this dress. First of all, the first thing I want to tell you about it is that it has pockets, y'all. And of course, the butterfly had to wear butterflies. So we love this dress for church, going into Sunday brunch, going into a day of shopping. It is flowy, it is airy, it is definitely the bright colors that you want for spring. And it definitely makes a great pairing with a statement. So we've got some cute bracelets available in every color, as well as these cute earrings that also pair really nicely with it. Accessorizing is everything this spring as well. Like she said, try it on. It looks different on the hanger than it does on your body, and these looks are made for everybody.
Thanks again, ladies, for coming and spending the day with us. We appreciate you checking out our styles. We look forward to seeing you in the store and having a little Rito with us, a little toasty on the coasty. And don't forget to support us by following us on Instagram and Facebook at Via Tesoros Corpus Christi.
It was such a pleasure to visit this local female-owned boutique right off of Airline. Earlier before the show, we were discussing like Antique Row. This is actually a cute spot because there are several boutiques next to each other, so you can park at one and kind of make your way down. But again, locally owned, lots of great items for, as you can see, any type of style. She has really great jewelry and definitely some items that you might want to wear to the rodeo, plus gift items too. As Sharon mentioned, we do have Teachers Appreciation Week, so we want to make sure that you guys are showing some love to the ones that keep our kids in line, right?
Yes.
With that said, we're going to take a quick break. Later in the show, we're talking sports, and we have a special musical guest that you can see at the rodeo. We'll be right back.
Beat the traffic. Stay ahead of delays, plan smarter, and get where you're going faster with real-time traffic cameras on Chris 6 News or on ChrisTV.com. Sponsored by the Heil Law Firm, battling for justice, winning for the community.
Hi, it's attorney Robert Heil with the Heil Law Firm. You probably heard about us by now because we've been winning your car wreck cases, trucking accidents, and consistently giving you the best results. That's because we've been doing things right here at the Heil Law Firm. We provide the best possible customer service, access to the best healthcare providers, and the best possible outcomes on your case. That's why we've continuously won Caller Times Best of the Best as your top law firm. Most importantly, we give back a part of every case we win to make our community better. At the Heil Law Firm, we're battling for justice and winning for the community.
Did you know that in middle-income communities, there are about 13 books for every child?
But in some underserved communities,
There's only one book for every 300 children.
Studies show that having lots of books at home is one of the best ways to help a child succeed in school and beyond.
that's why the Scripps Howard Fund started the If You Give a Child a Book campaign to give books to children who need them most, like me.
So please, if you could give a child a book today,
Just scan the QR code. We would be so grateful.
This is the Coastal Current, presented by the Heil Law Firm, battling for justice, winning for the community.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take some time to learn about giving back and making a difference in our community. If you have been keeping up with our show, you know that we love to showcase people that are making a difference in our Coastal Bend. So, Clarissa, take it away.
So whether you're into participating in sports on the court or maybe you just prefer a nice stroll down the beach, we want to address the fact that April is Autism Awareness Month. And I have Miss Marissa here to talk to us about a really exciting event coming to the Coastal Bend that's going to promote inclusivity for those on the spectrum. So thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
So we are United for Autism Inclusion, and we are a new nonprofit here in the Coastal Bend. And coming up, we have our Strides Towards Acceptance run coming up. So we do have a 1K, 5K option, mile walk, run, and then we do have our timed event, which is the 5K. Again, you can run or walk it. We have all people come out, those who require assistance as well. You're more than welcome to come out as to join us. And yeah, it's April 26th. It is, start time is at 8. Registration, we're taking them now. You can go to VFit Productions and get signed up. We also have our Facebook page or our Instagram where you can find more information about it as far as how to sign up. Cost is anywhere from $10 to $25, just depending what. Yes, exactly. It's very affordable as far as that goes. And all the funds right now are going towards building our nonprofit and, you know, being able to go to different events to where we can promote inclusivity throughout the Coastal Bend.
Okay, so if you don't mind me asking, what is it that brought you to this organization?
So my son, I am a parent to a 8-year-old nonverbal autistic son, and he, growing up, our journey has been crazy. And so just taking him out, you know, to restaurants, we would get the stares, the judgment, all the things, and we're in 2026 now, so we need to get with the times and, you know, accept these individuals. And I've noticed that my son, you know, he's, again, a child, and it's accepted, you know, to some extent, but when they get to become adults, it's like, no, they're not. And so they, again, get the judgment, get the stares. And so this event hopefully pushes, you know, those people to come out and join us because this is a judgment-free zone and we welcome everybody. So our hope is to hopefully, you know, push that in the Coastal Bend and become a more inclusive community. We live in a world where it's just so hard for these kids and adults to go by everyday life without, you know, more challenges than what they already have. And so things that you and I may not think is rough, it's rough for them. So I know, you know, my son will have meltdowns here and there, and being able to just pick him up and leave isn't feasible all the time. So having the extra, you know, hardships with them looking at us and all that stresses me out, stresses him out. So hopefully, again, like I said, this brings awareness to that, acceptance, you know, and help, you know, let's help our fellow neighbor.
Absolutely. Well, I definitely agree. And I think it goes beyond just those that are on the spectrum, finding a community and finding support. But as a parent, you know, this was a curveball for you. There is support out there, but I would say there's definitely room for improvement in that area here in the Coastal Bend. The more that we can bring awareness, the better off we all are as a community. So we're grateful to have an event like this in the Coastal Bend. So let's go over the details one more time. The name of the organization?
United for Autism Inclusion.
Love that.
And our name of the event is Strides Towards Acceptance.
Okay, and that's going to be April 26th, taking off from Cole Park?
Cole Park Pier, so not the amphitheater, but the pier.
Yes.
That's where we'll be. Start time is at 8. Can't stress enough to register prior. We will have registration morning of, but please do it before, just because it can be chaotic that morning.
Yes, there's enough chaos already in this world, right? And where can we go to sign up?
VFit Productions, yes, you can go there, or go through our Facebook page, whichever works best. But they are handling registration. So
okay, and the same handle for Facebook. Are you guys on Instagram as well?
Yes, United for Autism Inclusion.
I love that. Okay, so let's get them some followers. Let's raise awareness and let's build that inclusion here in the Coastal Bend. It matters now more than ever, you guys, and this is our chance to shine, to become educated ourselves, and again to support the community. These are our neighbors, these are our friends, these are the people we walk right past at HEB, right? So please keep that in mind, educate yourselves, and do what you can to support this great cause. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Whether you're running a 5K or enjoying the show from the bleachers, our local sports teams are making a big splash. Let's see what Doug Kesterson has for us in today's Coastal Sports Report.
It's time for the Coastal Sports Report. Hello everyone, I'm Doug Kesterson from the MIC Sports Network, and here's what's going on in local sports in the Coastal Bend. First up, hello playoffs. The high school softball season is wrapping up, and the playoffs are here. The Veterans Memorial Eagles are making news as they moved into the top 25 rankings at number 24. In Class 4A, no surprise or change at all, the Calallen Lady Cats remain number 1. In Class 3A, Santa Gertrudis Academy stepping in at number 2. In high school baseball, it's coming to a close as the regular season wraps up on the week of the 20th, with the playoffs to follow the week of the 27th. Some notable moves in Class 5A. Veterans Memorial has moved up in the standings to number 17, with the Ray Texans moving up from number 24 to number 22. In college baseball, former Sinton Pirate Jaquay Stewart is on a tear for the Texas State Bobcats. He's recently coming off a 3-home-run game, one being a grand slam. Stewart is tied for the most home runs on the Bobcat squad. In college softball, congratulations are in order for Orlando Salinas of Texas A&M Kingsville. He picked up win 100 in his career with the Javelinas in an 8th-inning walk-off win and a series sweep of St. Edwards. In Major League Baseball, season off to a great start. The Texas Rangers are atop the AL West in the standings, while the Astros are off to a slow start with the worst record in Major League Baseball. NBA action, the San Antonio Spurs are back to their old ways, winning 62 games this year. Both the Spurs and Rockets are in the NBA playoffs, looking to make deep postseason runs. And in the NFL, all eyes on the 2026 NFL Draft coming up the 23rd through the 25th. The Dallas Cowboys have 2 picks in the opening round, picks 12 and 20, while the Houston Texans have pick number 28 out of 32. And we'll see you next time on the Coastal Current. Back to you, Clarissa.
Thank you, Doug. It's always great to see what's happening across the sports world.
Yes, it is, and of course right here at home as well. The Islanders continue to represent the Coastal Bend with strong performances this season. The Hooks are in full swing. Get it? And our Ice Rays are still crushing it on the ice. So guys, be sure to get out and support some of these teams or all of these teams. It's definitely a great outing with the family. From college athletics to local leagues, there's no shortage of talent in our area. Don't go anywhere. When we return, we're going to feature some local musical talent. We'll be right back.
Did you know that in middle-income communities, there are about 13 books for every child?
But in some underserved communities,
there's only 1 book for every 300 children.
Studies show that having lots of books at home is one of the best ways to help a child succeed in school and beyond.
That's why the Scripps Howard Fund started the If You Give a Child a Book campaign to give books to children who need them most, like me.
So please, if you could give a child a book today,
just scan the QR code.
We would be so grateful.
Beat the traffic. Stay ahead of delays, plan smarter, and get where you're going faster with real-time traffic cameras on Chris 6 News or on ChrisTV.com. Sponsored by the Heil Law Firm, battling for justice, winning for the community.
This is the Coastal Current, presented by the Heil Law Firm, battling for justice, winning for the community.
Hey everybody, thanks for sticking around and welcome back to the Coastal Current. Now, as we mentioned before, we usually talk about movies actually here on the show, what's coming up in theaters, but I want to highlight some of the big shows that are actually coming to the Coastal Bend, so mark your calendars. Of course, in May during the rodeo, we have some really great acts, but one that I'd like to note is Switchfoot, which is, as I know it, a Christian band who really influenced me in a time of hardship when I was in my teens and kind of like transitioning and lost, you know, that teenage period where we don't know who we are. So shout out to Switchfoot, and I look forward to seeing that show. Iration and Tribal Seeds will be coming to Concrete Street Amphitheater. We have Ted Nugent, I always want to say Nugget, at Concrete Street Amphitheater. And then a show I'm looking forward to is Nate Bargatze. He is a hilarious, clean comedian, which I'd like to note because my Uncle Pepe once said that he has the most respect for comedians who can make people laugh without being nasty and without using profanity. So much respect for Nate. If you're looking for a date night, that's going to be a great opportunity to check out. Later in the summer and for the rest of the year, Journey, George Lopez, let's see, Ella Langley, someone please send me tickets, and Gabriel Iglesias, Foreigner. We have some really incredible shows coming, and that includes Blue October as well. So just want to put that on your radar, mark your calendars, make plans, buy your tickets now, and set a date night. Nothing is sexier to a woman, or maybe even a man, than making a plan, buying the tickets, and be like, hey, boo-boo, go to Via Tesoros and get your outfit because we're going to a comedy show tonight. Yeah. So that's my love tip for you guys.
And now we're excited to spotlight a local talent. Here's Emma James with her song, First of My Kind.
Psalms 91 was her refuge. Now I see her in birds that are red. I got her name, and I got her pride. Well, I know the water can't drown these red river roots. Generations baptized in bourbon and truth. Bible and pistol use both of their right. Face to the wind, strong and refined. No, I ain't the first of my kind. I'm not the first.
Yes, Clarissa, she is so talented, and I'm looking forward to the future, how she grows and where she ends up. So again, you know, it's time for us to end our show, but we love to welcome anybody and everybody that is making a difference in the community, making a positive impact. We want to thank you so much for the support that we've been receiving, watching our YouTube videos, keeping up with our Instagram, our Facebook, and recommending people to us so we can showcase them on our show. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
This broadcast of the Coastal Current is a presentation of the Heil Law Firm, battling for justice, winning for the community.